I'm CC, and welcome back to Minecraft 1.18 SMP. And actually, it is a 1.19 SMP now, because the new update is out. But thanks to the new update being out, I no longer have access to the replay mod, which means I can't do my flying in intros properly, so I have to use Elytra instead. Oh, and Sumi is here to say hello. So, new update's out, and I thought I'd just do a bit of an exploring episode since everything in it it's exploring based. I've already got on one thing though, because there is a pillager outpost just over there that's been reset, and inside the pillager outpost I got this. That is a goat horn. I believe there's 9 to collect, and you get them from you get them either from chests inside pillager outposts and mansions, and then also from goats hitting like into a tree, I believe, and like it knocking off. I've also got this, which is a chest boat, which means I can now have something to store on the water, which is really nice to have. And I think that's everything I've got access to right now. So what I want to do is I want to go exploring and look for a mangrove. And also a warden's place, what's that called? Ancient city? That'd also be a nice find as well. So I don't have any idea of where a mangrove is. Actually, I do know there's one by Joe's place, but I feel like I want to find my own one. But I don't know how far I'll have to go since a lot of the world has been pruned to make way for the new update. Talking about pruned, it seems like this chunk isn't loading. There we go. So I guess I just need to go. Oh, need to go on a mission, see what I can find. I would use rockets to explore, but I don't have enough. This is all the rockets I have to my name, so I'm gonna have to be sparing with them. In the boat. Oh, okay. Spyglass, great. I guess while on my journey as well, I can get some extra stuff like sugarcane for paper. Sumi is trying so hard to steal my attention, and it's almost working. I don't remember this being a flower forest before. Avoid the flower forest? I know we did some chunk we just delete any chunks that were unexplored, or like chunks that were explored but nothing has been done there, just so we can get access to some more of the new stuff. Oh, this is a meadow. Oh, okay. Thought it was it looked like a flower forest. I wish it was a flower forest. Oh, that is Sumi pressing that. I believe I vaguely know where I am, but that is not necessarily a good thing, because I'm looking for somewhere new, and have I hit a dead end, or does this river go through? Okay, I've hit a dead end. But luckily I don't have anything in my boat yet, so just destroy it and move it somewhere else. Book it, catch a tadpole. Okay. So it seems that they've found a mangrove. I'm assuming that's over at Joe's place. God, flying is not going to be good with the current server lag. I just like being able to use more than just... Oh, there's a jungle here? Oh, I wish I knew about that sooner. Sparse one though. Wait, yeah, sparse jungle. But this is going to be really useful for my parrots. I'm going to save the coordinates of this place so I can get back here later. I thought the world wasn't loading in properly, but there's a big sheer cliff. Another jungle. Turns out there's loads of jungles around here, and I think mangroves have a good chance of spawning near jungles, so I should probably have a little, a bamboo jungle? Ooh. Okay. Maybe I can find a panda. Oh, the place is... and also an interesting azalea tree. Don't see that very often. Dark oak forest over here as well. There's a lot of stuff. Quite peaceful. Just boating in the ocean. Nice. I've not actually explored an ocean monument yet. Should probably do that. Do that now, actually. Why not? I'm already on an exploration mission. May as well do some other stuff while I'm here. Okay, I'm gonna break through the roof as quick as I can before that comes in. Okay, nice. Okay, nice, got one. Get through the ceiling. Okay. Oh god. There's 3 of them. Interesting. This should be the center. That's dead end. Okay, that finally hit me. Looking for a sponge room. Not sponge room, sorry. Looking for the edge rooms. Dead end. I realise I have no way of replenishing my water. Does scaffolding work? Scaffolding does not work. When the sponge is wet, I've made a mistake. Oh, I've made a big mistake. Oh no. How do I get out? 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 Just should be able to take me out. Does not take me out. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Does that make me gain water? It's not. Over here. Up here. Ow, 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 out. Okay. Yeah, I did not think about that. I need. What do I have in my inner chest? And I need anything that can just temporarily get rid of water. A door would obviously be ideal. Steel, mending, efficiency, fortune. If I wait here for a bit for my mining to fatigue to run out, I can get some magma cube. Oh, I've got a fly in my face. Ah! Hello. Why is it really on my face? Is it possible to break things at all? It is, okay. I'm gonna get some magma cubes. Magma blocks, sorry, and use these to give myself some air inside there. It is a very temporary solution, but it should be enough. God, this bug is being so annoying. Go away! Okay, I'm gonna go in from the front. Whee. And then just gonna go as far left as I can. Okay, we're sponge room right at the entrance. Wonderful. Oh, hello. Oh god, oh god. Let's do this. Heal up. Get this sponge, and then if I loop round the back, theoretically it should just take me to the other Elder Guardian. Ah, that's an issue though. Didn't consider that. Can I get through it? Oh, slowly. That's gonna take forever. I can't be bothered. I'll find another way around. Should be down. How do I even get into this area? Here? Okay. Head this way. I hope the entrances aren't blocked by ruins. Okay, that's back there. Go this way. Ah, here we go. This seems right. There he is. There's the man of the hour. Oh, get around the corner. Okay, let's go now have a hunt for sponge rooms. Oh, Kieran was killed by a piglin. God knows what he's doing to get killed by a piglin. Up here. Do not know. Okay, I think the only sponge room is going to be the one that's at the entrance. Oh, hello. be here. Yep, there it is. Okay. Let's just do this. Eat this. Okay, this. Oh, I need it. What's the mining fatigue at? 2 minutes and 30. Oh, it's gonna take forever. But this is the fastest way of doing it, is with this. Mining fatigue should be running out in the next 10 seconds. I've gotten 11 so far. I guess 8. Now 9. And then it just went out. Oh, look at that. Wow, that would have been. Oh, that was lovely to do. Okay, do I keep exploring this one or do I just leave? I think it's gonna leave. Hello, out of the way. Bye. Okay, that's not what I expected to be doing right now, but get this guy as well before I leave. Ow, 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 ow. Oh my god! God, they really rack up damage when there's a few firing at you. Go and pick it up. Out the way, fellas. Out the way, 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 out the way. It's in my boat! My escape route is blocked. Oh, I'll just destroy the boat and then grab it, faster than killing him. Okay, give me the boat. Let's go. Also, may as well get myself some packed ice while I'm out here. Just been kind of using this as a chance to do some errands, really. Birthday song. Have an ally drop a cake and a note block. Interesting. Yeah, Kieran's way ahead of me in this update. I would like to live in an iceberg at some point. I think they're quite cool biomes. Yeah, cool. But I don't know the logistics of it, and oh, I don't want to get stuck. Ow. Ow. Oh, it's hard to control. I'm in third person. This is fun. The natural archway is the only way you get through the ice. There's so much ice here, I might just have to break my way through. Oh, I didn't think about that. I'm gonna use my fortune pickaxe just so it turns back into water. Otherwise my boat's gonna drown. Okay, great. It's... oh god, I'm stuck. Okay. Through here. Ooh, it's starting to fill in. Get my way through here. There we go. Nice amount of gravel here. Maybe I'll do some gravel mining. How deep does this gravel go? Ooh, that's quite nice. I really need gravel. Oh, there's a lot of it. Oh, don't mind me. Okay, that should be enough gravel mining for now. Got quite the haul. Got a full shulker box and a bit. So let's just pick them up and then we can carry on our little journey. I didn't know these were in the game still. I thought they got removed. So I'm happy to find one. Let's put the ice away too. There we go. And go this way. Where's my fortune pickaxe? The hell? The hell? Where is it? So, on rewatch of the footage, I accidentally dropped my netherite pickaxe around here, and on a search I cannot find it. Well, there goes my fortune pickaxe. It was netherite as well. Oh, so annoying. Okay, getting fortune again won't be that big of an issue. It's just getting the netherite back, especially since I used my last ingot on this hoe. So, oh. Okay, well, guess back to exploring. In the end, didn't find anything, I accidentally explored in the direction of Faye's base, so it pretty much all explored, so we ended up meeting up together, and I went to his mangrove swamp instead. I found some frogs straight away, and tried to breed them up, and they were exceptionally slow. God, look how long it takes. When they don't jump, they just they take their time. But eventually they laid down their frog spawn in the water. I crafted up some leads because some of them are way too far away from the water, and I think it had some funky effect on the frogs because they went a bit hyper. Like, look at them go! Absolutely loving it. He's drifting. Whee! Other one's not having it. Eventually the frog spawn did hatch, and I got a couple here, and then I also spent some time and got a bunch more. So now I've got about half a shulker box full of frog spawn, and also got some like propagirls and all that other stuff. I'm gonna be honest with y'all and say that I have been very distracted this past week. So the server's been on 1.19 for about a week now, and I just keep on messing with different stuff and never actually finishing the video. But I have here all the stuff I gathered on my trip. Got my gravel also in here as well. Gravel, got some tadpoles, got some other fish I found on the way. Love the yellow tangs for some reason. Got some compressed ice. And I'm going to make myself a frog sanctuary over here. And I've played out an area for it. But I just don't have the inspiration for it right now. It's a big area. I don't think I'm going to use the entirety of it, as I just kind of got carried away getting stone. But yeah, I don't have the inspiration yet, so I'm going to probably do that next episode. But I've been doing some work on the server around this area on top. I have built up a house here on top of the future stonemasons building, which connects to the wool farm over there, which will eventually have rails which bring the wool over here into my tailors to get that done. I can actually have my wool storage function, which would be very nice. I've also put in some terraforming, and I absolutely love it. So this here is all brand new. This cliff's brand new. This concrete's brand new. The rocks, everything here, these trees. I absolutely love this bit. It's so natural for me to build now. I got this rock here that's hanging off the edge, which I like a lot as well. And then if you actually explore through this area, it is a very nice vibe. Got these very sort of like windswept trees that are like falling over, and pumpkins and candles. I'm gonna get some greenery in here, probably some green candles and maybe some dead bushes. And then also, if I go from the bottom, it'll be easier. So down here, got the redstone shop, and then I wasn't sure to do it with this balcony up here, and that's this roof. But over here, I now have an exit which goes up to a little seating platform up here, so you can have like a little coffee or something up here. And it's nice, charming. I really like it. I've got like a natural roof where it's basically just kind of all the leaves and stuff are just landed on top of this roof and it's just collected. And then over here as well. Ooh. Over here, which then I need to figure out how I'm going to transition into this bit, because this is the B area. It's a very different aesthetic. So I'll have to do some testing with that. But it's just kind of a little push and pull, just sort of pick away at it over time. Just these trees are like take about 10 minutes to build at worst, probably about 5 minutes almost. They come out quickly, so that's not an issue. It's just I don't know how to connect these cliffs up to this top hill. I get a further distance, so you can see how the cliffs are sort of tiered. it gives a really nice effect, I think, having like just cliffs on top of cliffs. I've got it all over the area, but I don't know how to integrate it into this. Because like there's sort of rounded on top, and that just doesn't look right. So I need to sort of maybe add one more cliff on top and then have it just like plateau. I don't know if that would look good, or if having like a more natural sort of rolling hills on top would be better. I'll have to do some thinking, see how actual cliffs form, because I've got a lot of areas like that, like this waterfall here, which I still need to build. I built this about 2 months ago and I've still not done anything with it. And also got the cliffs over there. There's a lot of terraforming to do around this area, and it's just I just gotta pick away at it over time. Whenever I get bored between like projects, I just sort of do a little bit of cliff here and there. Even if I do like 1%, that's still 1% saved for later. And I might bring a cliff down here as well, which will go into the river because I've got that. There's so much. But aside from this, I've also been in a test world doing some testings with 1.19 pallets. And normally I don't show the test world, but I thought let's have a little look. Let's go have a little explore. So we're in here in my test world, and there's a few things I want to show you. Primarily this mud farm in front of me, and then some pallets. So, a mud farm. I really want to have large amounts of mud, but I don't want to keep going to a mangrove swamp to go and collect them. So the way you make mud is by putting a water bottle in dirt. But doing that manually will take forever because you need to keep restocking your water bottles. So what I've done is I've designed a dirt farm with the help of Phased, and essentially the way it works is you place down dirt here. This redstone block will power into the dirt, which will then power this redstone here, which will then power this target block, spreading the power between this dispenser and this dispenser. What this dispenser does is it places the water bottle into the dirt, turning it to mud. It will then take the glass bottle out into this hopper here, so then go into this dispenser, which will then power into or will fill the bottle with water and then get launched up here into this hopper, which will then go back into the dispenser. Now there are some issues with the design, primarily how many bottles it costs. Technically you could run the system with 2, maybe 3 bottles. But in this one I have to use 9 stacks of bottles plus some extra, just because of not having a sorter. I could put a sorter here, but that would really increase the scale, and I can't be bothered. So sacrifice some glass for bottles, but aside from that, it works. What you need to do is just break this mud, it will drop into the hopper and then get collected down to a barrel here. So I'm going to build this on the server at some point, but I need somewhere to put it. And what I've been doing is I've been experimenting with some block pallets. So this house here is directly swamp based. It uses all the blocks that you get from inside the swamp. You can get the mud, the muddy roots, it uses mud bricks, mangrove logs, mangrove planks for the roof mixed with some crimson ones as well because I think it looks cool. And it's just a very standard sort of just to get used to the palette, and it does work really well in like an actual mangrove swamp probably. But the one I'm more interested in is this one over here, which you saw in the background before probably. This is a palette I found on Reddit. It was called Dusty Lavender, and I absolutely love it. This is the blocks you can use here. You get like all the light purple, light through dark purple. You got like some different shades of terracotta and dripstone. You got mud bricks. You got mud. You got a few different log types. I've not actually used all the log types. I'm still experimenting with that. But yeah, what this palette does, interestingly, is it brings out undertones, which is something I'm really bad at doing. I don't fully understand undertones, but essentially, like Blackstone on its own, well, it looks black, but like when it's in contact with like blue terracotta, it gives us it feels more purple, I guess, but only really for the polished Blackstone. And then the clay, like clay is usually quite just like it's like bluey grey. But when you put it next to purpley colours, it kind of makes it feel more purple. So I've been trying to play with that a bit, and I don't know if I've done it well, but I've got I love them. I love mud bricks. Mud bricks are definitely my favourite of the brick variants. You've got like stone bricks and regular bricks, but mud is my favourite. I love the sort of square brick rather than being the rectangular one. And then it goes up into this cool sort of pattern here. And this is actually based on some concept art I found. I should have said that sooner. I'll put it on screen now. I just thought it looked beautiful, and I wanted to see if I could recreate something like it in Minecraft. Not exactly the same color scheme, but similar vibes. So I've got this sort of trim here. I don't know what you'd call this. I don't know any of the terminology for builds and buildings and stuff, but the roof's just sort of a mix of the two terracotta types, and using these as like highlights and I guess lowlights. It's more pronounced on this bit here, which I've sort of been inspired by a shell, where I sort of have a sort of rings up and like piles up, sort of like the way a shell does. And it looks better on this side here. So you got like the dark at the bottom, then you got like the purple that goes up around here, a bit of light that follows, and then this bit here is kind of meant to look like almost like a shine, like a bit of ring lighting almost. And then I got a small tower back here where I tried to switch into some different block types. I went with light grey terracotta in the end, but jungle was my first thought. But it stands out a bit too much, like it draws your eye too much. But I believe when building, a good tenet is to have it go from dark to light, because light colours will draw your eyes upwards, making things feel taller. But mud bricks are already quite light on the blocks like colour scale, so I've been messing around with it. I like it. And then I've got this bridge bit over here, which will connect into a new tower where I've not built yet. But it's just I've been playing with some shapes and some colours. Block palettes are not my thing. Once I figure out a palette, I'll stick with it until the end of the earth, as you can probably tell by my Stockholm builds. And scale is also something that I struggle with. Like, let's have a little explore of my test world. You know what? Let's do a little history lesson of Stockholm. So, let's start with my first concept for Stockholm ever, which was over here, which is the origin of Stockholm, which is the just the autumnal fields, and this is a much better vibe to me than what Stockholm currently is. So I think I just need to add a lot more carpets, more candles, more coral, more dead bushes, more campfires, more logs, stuff like that. Make it feel more lived in. Stacks of pumpkins that I don't have, and you know, just lots of stuff here and there. Mushrooms, that's what I need to add more of. I don't have any mushrooms really. But I like this a lot, and I thought, what kind of house would go here? So I thought a Halloween themed, sort of autumn themed. I went over here and I made this house, which is sort of like a pumpkin themed manor, and I really like this house, but I wasn't super inspired. I like this bit. I definitely want to build something like this. I got into building bars for a while. Like, there's this trying to do really intricate detailing as Minecraft. It's not something I excel at, so I've been doing some practice at it, and this is still one of the better things I've made. And it's just doing my like I was waiting for 1.17 or 1.18, I mean, and I was just testing out loads of different styles. But yeah, this is the first draft of Stockholm. It's a cool aesthetic. I like it, but I like my current one better. But then I tried over here with some copper roofs, and I thought I'd try doing the copper to purple scale, and I think it's a good palette, but not for here. I do like this a lot, having like big sort of gothic almost towers with wooden houses on top. I think it looked cool, but it wasn't what I was feeling. And I was testing out some different aesthetics rather than going my class. This is how I build every house normally, and I was getting sick of it. So I thought, what if I try and do something a bit different? And I went for a steampunk aesthetic. And I had some concept art, but I don't have it anymore, of some houses, and I was struggling with it, as you can probably tell. But I did eventually find one I liked, which was this one here. I've came back and tried some other colours, but obviously nothing's really stuck. But I do love the vibe of this place. And then finally, I ended up doing, it was this one. This is my first draft of the Stockholm aesthetic, but as you can tell, it wasn't exactly there yet. But I went with sort of bricks and sandstone initially, and it looks alright. This interior is something I need to actually do on the server. I've not done it yet. I think it's funny. But I've got this is where I first started out, and I still love this house, but I ended up changing it to this color scheme instead, which was just easier for me. Then here's the windmill, and then got all sorts of stuff like little individual houses, and then. But one issue I have with Stockholm, I had with Stockholm, is scale. As you can see over here, some of these houses get rather large. Like this here was my original concept for my redstone building, and it is gigantic. Like, when you're in a test world, it can be kind of hard to visualize how it would look in a Minecraft world, but when you build this, it looks, oh, this is cool. It's big, but not, like, overwhelming. But when you put it in, like, next to a tree, gigantic. This would fill up an entire, like, field I've got. Actually, more than that. I've got stuff like here where I actually built this, and I thought I really liked it, but I didn't know where to put it, so I ended up merging it with a different house over there, and making a full-on blacksmith, which I still need to do some work with on the server. But then over here, we've got the railway station, so initially I wanted to do a full building for it, but in the end I just kind of cut off the building and just made it into 2 platforms, and that's also something I need to do more of. Over here we got the barn. This is the one that actually, initially the barn was this. Yeah, actually no, the barn was this. No, that was the mayor's house. This is the barn. Look at the size of it. Absolute unit of a house. It's cool having something this large, but it just doesn't work for Stockholm. It's like, look at this. I was getting way ahead of myself, so I made a smaller one, and I think it's infinitely better. It fits the vibe so much more. Got my farmhouse, got like this one here, which is like a 4-sided one, which I thought was quite cool. Need to build one of them. Over there we've got my stable, we've got some of my tests for large trees. Here's the initial, and funnily enough, this is actually way smaller than my current tree. The new one is actually way bigger. I built this thinking, oh, it's giant, and then realized, oh, it's tiny when you put it into the world. And here is where I first experimented with the the storage district. Here is my first test for the thingy, the wood shop, or the carpenters, that's it. Here is the first attempt at the stonemasons. Here is this house that never did anything with. And here's me testing out the colour scheme, because originally it was going to be the same colour scheme as everywhere else, but I did some testing in the game to see which one looked best, and in the end I went with the deep slate and mushroom. Then over here we've got, this is the initial bare bones as a tailor. So you can see kind of how much I do in tests before, and like how much I have to do in the game. And it's a fun process. I used to just build the entire house 1-to-1 and then just copy it, but that got boring. So I started to do more like, here's the general shape, and then what the interior and other stuff can come later. And what's this one? Oh, this is the llama farm. Yeah, this is the llama base. It's also something I need to do more work on. So yeah, the test world is a bit manic. What's this one over here? Oh, this here is something I was working on for a little while. This is like a glass blower's shop, because I want to have somewhere to store glass. And I was testing out some other colours, but god, stone bricks look awful in comparison to deep slate bricks when you put them together. On their own, they look fine. You can make a nice house out of them. But when they were next to deep slate bricks, they look so flat. I don't know, they need more definition. But anyway, I got myself very distracted here. I think that's where I'm going to leave the episode. So, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.